Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, this is Vaughn, and welcome back to another episode of Lords of Minecraft on the PlayMindcrack server. And something pretty cool has happened this episode, well, is going to happen this episode, has happened, and will be revealed in this episode. We're back at my little house. It's a very lovely little house, haven't done a whole lot. I was planning on building my little bed this episode, and we might get to that, but we might not. I have done some work down below. Let me show you that real quick. I put grass on the floor, and I put a roof and walls, and I kind of boxed off the spawner room so that you can kind of still see it, but it's not, like, really ugly. And then I've left a ladder here so that you can get up into this cave. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to close this off or not. For now, it's here. I could put a door there. That would make it at least look less ugly. And then I planted this tree with some leaves here. I'm hoping that this tree will naturally grow. I'd like a big tree, like one of those really big trees. If it doesn't grow, I will build it myself, but my plan is to let it do it itself. So that's what's going on here. Not a whole lot left to do. I mean, I want to put maybe like a second level, like a loft, like I mentioned, and maybe some furniture if I can come up with something, but that's about it here. And so you're probably wondering, like, what are you going to do? Like, Vaughn, why do you not have permission to close that? What are you going to do in this place after that? And so today I was out running around, looking and exploring, meeting friends, visiting lots of builds, because there's lots of cool new builds happening around here. Can you see them all? They're really cool. And we were up in the cloud layer talking to people, and I kept finding all of these people who do not have plots, you know, because they're poor, they don't have a lot of money. And then we were in the cloud layer, we met all these people who have a ton of money. And this one guy named Zenalkov, I think that's how you spell his name. Zenalk. I don't know how you spell it. But anyway, he was this is the Southshire guild, by the way. It's pretty cool looking. Or redacted, as they call themselves. So we were talking to him, and he has lots of money, and he was offering to buy plots for a lot of these little tiny guys. And then I was like, I wonder if there's any guild plots left. And so after searching around for a little bit, we realized that there's one guild plot left, and this guy offered to buy it, or to rent it, not to buy it, to rent it, and kind of, if I was gonna help be the guy in charge of it, I guess, along with him, and, you know, kind of welcome all of the little guys, the homeless, the people who don't have any money to have a plot. And so I agreed, and was kind of fretting about it because I didn't have an account, well, because I didn't want to abandon that plot, but I wanted to help out guild-wise, because if I don't have access, it's very difficult for me to, like, build or do anything. And so after a bit of discussion, I realized I have a secondary account. So right now, as you can see in the upper right corner, I am on my VanRyderLP account. It's wearing the same skin as regular me, but when I chat, obviously, see up here, like, you'll see it's this VanRyderLP account instead of just Vaughn. So I got to join the guild with my secondary account, and I'm getting robbed to transfer some of the money from my JustVan account to this account so I can afford to buy stuff. And you may be wondering why I'm in this district. Well, for whatever reason, the guild plot is in the Barrens, but the closest portal to it, I believe, is this magic portal, or this magic area. So, Zenalkov, or whatever his name is on his secondary account, and we got on one of the guys that randomly we met knew where a creative server was, so we jumped on that creative server, and we kind of put together a wall that we liked and did all sorts of stuff. And so this is Can of Random, one of the ones who helped design the wall, and there is cool kid 21 is Zenolf's other account. And so he's working on the main gate there. And then this is the wall stuff that's happening. And this is going to go all the way around the wall. We're going to have... I don't know what this is. This is not supposed to be here. We have a couple people who we have a couple people who are not quite on the same page as us, and they're having fun, and we'll just, you know, we'll take down and move stuff. I'm sure, because we added a bunch of people that were just, you know, kids, you know, who didn't have the gold and wanted to play. So we added a bunch of people, and I'm sure that we're gonna have to take down and move and change stuff as we do. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. We will have fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know that we quite have a guild name yet. We're kind of calling ourselves the Children of JustVan, but I don't know if that's going to stick. I don't want to be like the Overlord. I don't want to be like my own lord, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, yes, I want to be the lord. Worship me! No, this guy is really the guy that... we all owe it to him because he fronted the bill. We're all paying rent to him, you know, but we're able to pay, you know, 100 or 200 or whatever these guys can earn. Versus, you know, is this guy, do you need a pick, dude? I will get you a pick. Hold on. I have a pick. Do you need a pick? Do you need a pick, cool? I don't think I can throw it to him. I put it in the chest. In chest. Yay! Cool. Yeah, so, yeah, this is going to be a big project. It's going to be really exciting. My plans for it, I think I'm going to have, like, my mansion or something. My suite. And it's going to just be a small, I mean, it's such a big plot. Like, I will build, like, my own little thing will be, like, right here. And then I think we're going to have some smaller houses, maybe, like, a park or something. And then I think we're going to have a hotel and some smaller areas so that everybody kind of has, like, their own room or their own house. It would be really cool if we could have signs and we could be like, this is Cool Kid's bed, and this is just Vaughn's bed, and this is whoever's bed, or whatever. But unfortunately, we can't do that. I'm sure we will do something cool. We will have... It's going to be a big group effort. We don't know each other. It's a lot of trust. Someone go buy a bunch of picks. Like 6. I don't have any money on my account right now. Like I said, Rob is transferring it. I've never signed on to play on Minecraft with this account before. Oh, put him in the chest. Put in chest. So I don't have any money. I can't even afford to buy anything, but eventually I should have money and I will be able to help a little bit more. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. This is going to be a really cool project, I think. And I'm excited to be able to play kind of with, like, just random people, you know? And I don't know, if you guys want to see this build as it progresses, you guys saw the place that I went through the magic portal. You can come out here and just run down that straight road and you will get here. So I'm not going to show you guys a whole bunch of this building process because it's going to be a lot of this kind of boring work. But I will bring you guys back, you know, at some point and show you some further additions on it. I'm really excited about it. So yay, 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 yay. Welcome back to the JustVan Kingdom. This is how it's looking so far. We've done quite a bit of progress. Let me show you the outside. Had a lot of fun. I know I showed you guys the start of the wall. Well, here is the finished wall. Looks like there's still some spaces that need fixing. These areas right here need to have blocks on the insides of them, but the panels are done for the most part. I think it looks pretty nice. It's obviously like a nice big structure. We kind of debated whether or not we wanted the wall after we created it, and eventually I decided that I did want the wall because although we want to have a bunch of little houses inside for each of our kind of like poor people to live in, I wanted it to be a unified, obvious front. Like, I wanted it to be obvious that this is a group of collective people. Once you tear out this this clay that kind of marks the different plots, like if you built a house here and a house here and replaced it all with sand, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was one plot, you know? So if we hadn't built the wall, but just built a bunch of little houses, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was all one unified guild, right? So now, with everybody together, you can totally tell that it's, even though, like, this house is so far away from this house, like, you can tell that they're still part of the same plot because you've got this wall that goes all the way around them. So that was kind of, like, we're separate but unified, you know? So that was my idea. Anyway, let me show you a little bit of what's been built. This house was built, I believe, by Can of Random, who is one of the... There's like 3 people, I think, that kind of helped really design these gates. Was me, Can of Random, and the guy that kind of... the guy that paid for the server initially. What you saw him earlier was Cool Kid 21, also called Zen... That's his name. Zenekolf. He made, like, I think the gate part, and then Can of Random and I kind of worked out this center part. Ooh, this one's not finished. Whee! We worked on that. So she's a pretty good builder. She built this. I think it's a girl. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. She built this little room, which is not really like a house. It's like a little tower, but it's pretty cute. Nicely done. And it looks like she moved our supply chests up here, so that's nice. Glass ceiling. Kind of cool. And then this one is still in production, but this is going to be my house. Ow. How did I just take damage? Did I walk into that cactus? I may have walked into that cactus like an idiot. So this is my house. It's going to have 2 stories eventually. These are like a little seating area out front. I wanted to have I wanted it to be a welcoming place. I wanted you to feel like you could just come in here and kick back and enjoy life. So this is going to be my little house. I don't know what the flooring is going to be yet. There's going to be a staircase. I'm going to put a wall here. And then I think this is going to probably be like a bedroom. I'm going to put like a nice big bed in here. And there's going to be a staircase here that's going to take you up to a 2nd story. And I think on the 2nd story, I'm going to make it kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be a shrine or a chapel kind of feeling. Like a big meeting area, like a big gathering room. Kind of like, no, not quite a church, but kind of like a church. Just a big gathering area. I ran out of supplies, which is why I stopped it right where it is. There's going to eventually be trapdoors on here. I think all of the windows are going to be kind of finished off like this. This one doesn't have the trapdoors on the inside. I'm also going to put trapdoors up here on the top of this. There's not a whole lot, of course, because we're limited on the palette of blocks. But I built this in a creative world, and I may tweak it a little bit more. But you know me, I like orange a lot. And so everybody else is kind of going like the solid sandstone look. And I wanted to try to use the clay colors and get like a really bright, vibrant colored castle looking thing. So I didn't want a castle. Ooh, finally. I didn't want a castle because I wanted it to be like houses. But I did want to kind of have like a big house. I'm a little bit egotistical, I guess, like that. But yeah, I felt like a nice big house would suit me. And this is actually, I think, smaller than my Nature Grove plot, so it's not even that big. Over here we've got, this is just a random house that one of our random guys made. I kind of told him to make it into smaller rooms so that we could have multiple people sharing in the room. And I'm going to finish it off for you. Let's see. I want to do clay blocks because I feel like this, of course I placed it wrong. I feel like I really like different colors and stuff. But I'm gonna kind of keep it in the right color scheme. He obviously has this sandstone theme going on. I would not do pure sandstone walls like this, but if he wants to have pure sandstone walls like this, I will keep it that way. And but I'm gonna finish off those walls because it's kind of, you want privacy, right? If you're staying in this house and you're sleeping in one of these rooms, you're going to want to have a little bit of privacy. This guy's got a window, but it's kind of private. So, yeah, walls up there. Up here, I guess, is like another little area. I don't know what he's doing with it. I mean, maybe he'll make a video and tell you what he's doing with it. That's his. Mine is eventually going to have glass windows as well, but it's going to be a little bit different than these guys have. This is somebody else's just random little house. I think this is crazy werewolf. Oh yeah, look, he's got little chairs where he can, like, sit. Now, some of these, I don't know how many people are planning on living in this guild with us. So some of these houses, like, I've told them, like, we've got another, like, whole area up above. So we might have to take off that roof and be like, okay, somebody else can build a little house on top of that house. Because I want to be able to fit more people in, you know? There was a parkour course here. I guess they took it down. I'm not quite sure why they did that. I didn't have plans to have a parkour course, but, you know, it's kind of fun, something to do when you're here. This is somebody else's house. Obviously, I mean, we've got, I'm gonna say probably younger players, people who are not necessarily, like, really wealthy or with lots of building skills, so I'm trying not to be too constructive on the houses. If this is the kind of house that they want to build on the guild plot with their money, I'm kind of okay with that, you know? I can encourage them to change this or that or the other, but if that's what they're happy with, then I'm going to try to be happy with what they've gone. I don't know about these blocks here. And then this is a soup kitchen. It has already overgone some changes. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I think we're probably just in between, but I think this is a soup kitchen that they kind of wanted to do, yeah. So it's a place for kind of like the homeless and the poor to come, and if you don't have gold, you can still come here and get fed. You are the children of JustVan. That is the idea. You are welcome in my warm embrace. I love you. Come, stay with me. Ignore the evil lords and embrace JustVan. I don't know. I'm a weird person. I'm a weird person. But so, yeah, that's what this is. And then it looks like we're going to have, I think the plan here was to have like a hotel apartment complex so that like the homeless could also have a place to sleep. And I think that's kind of the general theme here, is to have lots of welcoming beds and things for people to stay and visit and enjoy themselves with. I don't quite know if this thing is going to stay. This marks the center of the plot. So, as you can see, there's 4 open welcoming gates on each side, and this is the very center of the plot. So, I think that this probably needs to move at some point, but for now, I guess we are marking the center of the plot, and it's fine. This build, kind of blocking part of the pathway. I'm not crazy about that, but mine is doing kind of a very similar thing. I actually mismeasured. In my creative world, it's actually even 1 block further out. I miscalculated. So I've actually squished it. This window is only 5 wide, and in my creative world it's 6 wide. So, not a big deal, but a little frustrating. And I haven't finished the second floor in my creative world. I only built the bottom floor. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do for the second half, or the top fort. We have quite a bit of height, so I can pretty much put an entire another floor about that height. I think we can go up 18 high, and this is only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we can go up another 10 blocks. So I can have a nice big, I'm thinking maybe kind of even like a church shape or something. So we'll see. And then there's one more thing that I want to show you guys, and that is below. Down, this is missing something, isn't it? Oh, it's just against the wall there. Okay. This is a little tower that somebody built. This may get redone. There's a similar one on the other side. They're a bit plain, and I think we could make these look better. I just heard a chicken. But down here, we've got a room. Now, earlier today when I came, this was solid, and I said, dig out the underground. Let's see what we can work with here. And I came back when about up to about here was dug out, and then there was a long tunnel that went that way, just kind of to the end of the property. Now it has been cleared out, and apparently we've got a pattern, a repeating pattern all along the edges here. Hello. Wait, am I talking in? I'm probably not talking in. Talk region. Hello. And then there's this over here, which I don't know what this is either. A random pillar of blocks. Somebody may have a plan for this. I don't know. I was thinking we could turn this into an entire like underground area. Like if you really want to live here and you don't have any houses, you could build a little house down here. We could make a big apartment complex. We could even try to do like a park, something. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I don't know about this wall here, you know, like this repeating pattern. It looks cool, but I don't know quite how it's going to work with other stuff. Anyway, that's cool. They did that without my consultation, so I don't mind it. It's just, you know, I'm kind of just going to go with it, you know? I'm not going to stress about it. So Shiny Get says, I checked out your place, Vaughn, so you have a kingdom hunt. Now, by the way, when you walk onto this property, it says something like, welcome to JustVan's Amazing Kingdom or something. I did not write that, just so you know. They did that. So when you leave, thank you for visiting our community. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and don't forget to subscribe to VanRyderLP. Okay, I didn't do that, and I didn't write this. Welcome to the Amazing JustVan Kingdom. These are not messages that I wrote. So I kind of told them, like, write whatever you want, and that is what two different people came up with. I'm not going to judge. Oh, look, here comes usernames. Hi, guys. Hello, welcome. So, other people that live in the Barrens, whee, welcome to my humble abode. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't know what else we're going to do. A lot of people think that I'm being a little, rebellious. We're not rebellious people. I don't want to overthrow the lords. I just want to help the people. I don't want to overthrow the lords. I want to be a lord, you know? I'm not a squire. I'm a lord. And you know, if I can't be a lord, I'm going to be a baron or a count or something in between, you know, that I can take the people in under my wing, under my loving arms, my children. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to have our own little world within worlds, you know? It's got a long way to go, and I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And if you guys want to check this out, please do come to us.playminecrack.com. us.playminecrack.com. There it is. And then click on the nether star. You'll have another star in your inventory. You click on it, and then go to the arcade, and then go into the Lords of Minecraft world, and you'll come and find us. And look at all these empty plots. You could live right here. If you have enough gold, you could live right across from me. Or live there, or there, or there. So different plots are going to cost different amounts of money. So come visit. Come stay with me. Come be a member of JustVan's children. You don't have to be a member of this guild to be one of JustVan's children. You can live here and swear your allegiance to me. And that is good enough for me. So, I hope to see you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope to see you on the server. My name is Vaughn. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!